Dear students, these lecture series are very important. So before we begin today's lecture, a quick request is if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon because I will be covering the entire EC1002 syllabus step by step with examples from Pakistan and around the world. So that's why you won't miss any lecture from today's model terms all the way to past paper practice. Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to our economics series based on EC1002 Introduction to Economics, academically directed by London School of Economics, LSE, and examined by the University of London. So far we have built two important dictionaries of economic terms. In microeconomics, we talked about scarcity, demand, supply, utility, elasticity, the terms that help us understand how individuals, households, and firms behave. So in macroeconomics, we introduced GDP, inflation, unemployment, then fiscal policy and monetary policy. So that the term that help us understand the economy as a whole. So now today's lecture is about key model terms. These are not just fancy words, they are the tools economists use to analyze problems. So you will see them again and again in your syllabus, past papers, and real life economics discussions. So let's get started. Now the first model terms is Latin phrase Ceteris Paribus. It literally means all other things held constant. So students, why do economists need this? Because in real life, everything changes together. Prices, incomes, preferences, technology. So if we don't control variables, it becomes messy. So economists say, let's freeze everything except one variable and see what happens. For example, when the price of Pepsi falls, demand increases, Ceteris Paribus. So this means we are assuming that income, the price of Coke, or people's taste do not change. So think of it as a frozen bird where only one thing moves. So that's why I have shown you this visual with a snowflake and a falling price tag. So students, next a very exam friendly term, positive versus normative economics. So positive economics is fact based, testable, objective. For example, Pakistan's inflation rate is 25%. So this is a fact. We can check it with data. In normative economics, opinion based, it's value judgment, not testable. For example, the government should reduce inflation. So this is an opinion. Different people may disagree. So UOL examiners love this distinction. So if they ask, always give one positive and one normative example. Now let's talk about time frames in economics, short run versus long run. So short run, at least one factor of production is fixed. For example, a bakery can hire more bakers, but it can't instantly build a new oven. So capacity is limited. In long run, all factors of production can change. For example, the same bakery can now buy a bigger oven or even build a new shop. So in simple words, short run equal limited flexibility and long run equal full flexibility. So students, next term is efficiency. Efficiency means no waste of resources. Two key types you should remember. Productive efficiency mean producing at the lowest possible cost. Then allocative efficiency mean producing what people want the most. For example, if Pakistan uses its electricity efficiently, we will have less load shedding. But if PIA, our airline, waste resources with idle planes and mismanagement, that's inefficiency. Now next term is equity. So next is a very socially important concept, equity. So don't confuse equality with equity. Equality equal everyone gets the same. Equity equal everyone gets what is fair, even if it's different. For example, rich people paying more taxes, progressive tax, so that poor children can get education. And second example is government giving wheat subsidies to low income families. So equity is fairness in distribution, sometimes treating people differently to achieve justice. Alright students, let's wrap up. So today we covered 5 key model terms. First one is Ceteris Paribus, so holding other things constant, then positive versus normative, then short run versus long run, which means limited versus full flexibility, then efficiency, no waste, then equity mean fairness. So these are the building blocks for deeper models like demand and supply, so elasticity and market structures also. So in our next lecture, we will start with demand and supply in depth, the most important foundation model of microeconomics. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want the complete EC1002 series made simple. So thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.